greenhouse gas emission in this industry. Therefore, we are here today to set our voices to reduce the greenhouse gas emission from port activities. And we do the benchmarking, comparing between two ports, Kaohsiung Port in Taiwan and Ningbo-Zhoushan Port in China. So we all well acknowledge about the impacts of greenhouse gas emission to our environment and our life. And our life has been interfering by hurricanes, ice melting, raising sea level, and a lot of impacts. It is enormous. And so it can cause global warming, climate change, ecosystem disruption, and also we've been constantly hearing sad stories about thousands of koalas have been killed due to fire in Australia, and etc. I could not tell exactly how many sad stories like that. Therefore, governments and society worldwide have been responding to this problem, and the only remedy for this is to reduce the greenhouse gas emission. And also, why we choose marine shipping as our target? Because right now, 90% of cargo world trade travel by sea, and people ignore its importance, also its impact. It now emits more than 940 million tons CO2 yearly, and accounted to 2.5 to 3% of global greenhouse gas emission. And so port operators and port authorities, also governments worldwide, are responding to this, building green capabilities and capacity to move into a green economy.
Okay. Green maritime transfer can be divided into three phases. Is integrated in smart port sustainability, and this table can tell us the air pollution management that most papers talk about in 2019. And this table can show us that some measures and action to build a green port, such as technology and innovation and so on. And this, we follow the literature on the green port for two studies, and China port and another is Taiwan port. The big difference is the Chinese use centralized system and monopoly, and remain some challenges. On the contrary, Taiwan port, the inconsistent and the lack of coordination requiring centralized governance. And China.
Okay, so our methodology, the first one, we review some Google Scholar, and then we do the benchmarking, comparing between the two countries, and we adopt a balanced scorecard case to develop our action plan. And I will talk more about the action plan later. So our two case study follow as Ningbo-Zhoushan Port and Kaohsiung Port. First one, Ningbo-Zhoushan. Why we choose it? Ningbo-Zhoushan right now is ranking the third largest world port right now, and is cargo throughput up to 2.14 million tons per year, and is also one of the pioneers in pursuing green sustainable goals. Also, they have a lot of strategy to reduce emission, greenhouse gas emission, and first one, to reduce it from the ship operation at port, they've been installing the onshore power supply system, and also they have been complying with China Ministry of Transport to develop emission control areas, and also they equip the port with tugboats with monitoring system. And also to reduce the greenhouse gas emission from port activities, right now they've been using 460 LNG trucks and vehicles to reduce up to 80% of energy emission from port handling cargo. And also they establishing dust control from bulk handling to improve air quality. And they have been using transport infrastructure. And followers in Kaohsiung Port in Taiwan.
Kaohsiung Port has great competitiveness in the world and is great hub port. And there are some measures that to improve Kaohsiung Port's environment, such as air quality monitoring, preventing emissions from cargo handling operations, and port resource use, and promote vessel speed reduction to reduce emissions, and then mobile pollution source control, and onshore power supply. And request low pollution field, greenhouse gas management, such as we can use solar panels to the green building. And there are some awards that Kaohsiung Port got.
Also, after comparing and assessing benchmarking between two ports, we've drawn this conclusion table. Here we have 4 comparing criteria, including air quality monitoring, inland green measures, green vector management, and port energy and efficiency. So here we see that two ports are building green capability and capacity to move into a green economy by imposing a lot of green regulations, smart technology, and green capability. Also, but there are some suggestions that Ningbo Zhoushan Port should learn from Kaohsiung Port, such as speed reduction. And here's our action plan. So we create a strategy for port operators to reverse and to modify their strategy. We have financial criteria and learning and innovation, operational process, and port customer. So here's we mark some objectives and measures and targets for each criteria, such as financial. So the port is aiming to earning more profit without sacrificing environment. So by green marketing incentive for some smart technology, and about learning innovation, the port is trying to build green capacity and capabilities for green economy. So they are trying to they use